Imagine being a world-class surgeon, but everyone around you thinks a headache is a demon and the cure is a hot iron to the face. In 1052, the golden age of Persian medicine is crushed by war, forcing the brilliant Dr. Rob to flee to the darkest corners of the world, medieval England. He's bringing life-saving science to a land governed by superstition and blood. The story kicks off with a desperate escape. After Isfahan falls, Rob and his pregnant wife, Rebecca, head for the British Isles. Just as they sight land, a freak storm turns their dream into a nightmare. In the middle of a crashing ship, Rebecca goes into labor. Rob performs a miracle, delivering a healthy baby boy amidst the chaos, but the victory is short-lived. The ship shatters against the rocks. Rob wakes up on the sand with his son and his medical books, but Rebecca is gone. Consumed by grief, Rob refuses to leave the beach until his friend Isaac snaps him back to reality. Dozens died for your dream, Rob. If you stay here, your son dies too. Heartbroken, the survivors march toward the grey towers of London. Welcome to the Dark Ages. London is a shock to the system. The medical guild is a joke. They charge extra for their camel and announce that Jews and Muslims are banned after sunset. Walking through the streets, Rob sees the medicine of the West. A man suffering from mental illness is kicked into the gutters by the royal physician, Dr. Leofic, who claims the man belongs in a cave. Then, the real horror starts, a public execution. 4 witches, actually just native Celts, are being burned alive. In the chaos, the prisoners break free, leading to a bloody skirmish that proves one thing: in this city, being different is a death sentence. The Clinic of Miracles. Rob tries to play by the rules, but the royal doctors, Hun and Leofic, laugh him out of the room. They don't want Hebrew science, they want power. But Rob can't ignore the suffering. He sets up a secret clinic in a ruin with the help of a cheeky thief named Weasel. From draining liquid lungs of a general's wife to treating infected limbs without amputation, word spreads like wildfire. The genius from the East is doing the impossible. He's actually healing people. But healing the body is only half the battle. A mysterious Celt named Morgan teaches Rob a lesson he never learned in Persia. The heart has its own science. Through a herbal ritual, Rob finally faces his trauma, seeing a vision of death dragging his wife into the abyss. He wakes up a changed man, no longer just a scientist, but a healer of souls. Royal treachery. While Rob heals the poor, the palace is rotting. Queen Mercia is faking a holy pregnancy while having an affair with Dr. Hun. They've been keeping the old King Canute drugged in a dark room, convinced he's dying. Rob is brought in as a last resort. He doesn't use magic, he uses common sense. He rips down the heavy curtains, lets in the sunlight, and the dying king literally walks out of bed. The city cheers, but Rob has just put a target on his back. The queen retaliates. She poisons the king's medicine, frames Rob for the murder, and unleashes a mob. The clinic is burned, Rob's friends are hunted, and the precious medical book is stolen. The Caves of Mercy. Exiled and hunted, the team heads for the Caves of Mercy to find the king's hidden daughter, Eileen, who has been branded possessed. The caves are a literal horror movie, starving, forgotten people driven to cannibalism. They find Eileen, terrified and wild. But Rob doesn't use an exorcism, he uses a hug. He realizes Eileen isn't crazy, she's traumatized. Through another ritual, the truth comes out. Mercia murdered Eileen's mother and gaslit the girl into believing she was the devil. The final stand. It all comes down to a snowy Celtic village. Mercia arrives with her army to wipe out the imposter, princess. But Eileen stands tall. She reveals the queen's lies, and the soldiers, tired of the blood, drop their swords. In a final act of desperation, Mercia stabs Eileen, but she's immediately taken down by a hail of arrows. Rob rushes to the princess. Using every ounce of his genius doctor skill, he saves the future queen. Epilogue. Peace finally returns to London. Eileen is crowned, the Celts are protected, and Rob's medical book grows a new chapter, the importance of mental health. Rob lost his wife to the sea, but he saved a kingdom from its own darkness. What would you do if you were 1,000 years ahead of your time? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic recaps.